Hello, this is Dr. Eddie Morgan at Clovis East High School. I'm here to help you with your homework tonight. We're in Math 1, looking at worksheet 2.7a. Remember that each problem in the homework help mirrors the problems in the homework itself. So if you're having a problem with one particular problem, fast forward to that same problem in the homework help, and you should be able to figure out how to do it. Okay, let's get started. The first problem asks us to describe a pattern in each sequence, then find the next two terms. So we're looking at these and seeing if we can see what's happening here. And I notice here from 3 to 7, it goes 3 to 10, it goes up 7. And then the next one, 10 plus 7 is 17. And finally then it adds 7 again. So to describe this pattern, you simply add 7 to the previous term. Whatever your term is, add 7 to get to the next term. Okay? So then it tells me to find the next two terms. Well, I ended with 24, so 24 plus 7 is 31. That's the next term. And then 31 plus 7 is 38. So there are the two next terms here, 31 and 38. On the next one, I'm going to do the same thing, describe the pattern, find it. So I start by seeing if it's simply adding. And I notice here from there to there, that's going to go down minus 12. But notice then when I go to the next problem, I'm actually going up 35. So obviously this is not a problem where we're just adding a number. So let me look at it again and see if there's another thing I can see here. Write it out here where I can see it. And the thing I notice is it's changing positive, negative, positive, negative. So I'm thinking we're probably multiplying by a negative number. So at this point, I notice from here to here, what would I be multiplying by? If I multiply by negative 3, 3 times negative 3 gives me negative 9. So what's negative 9 times negative 3? Well, again, now a negative times a negative is positive, so that works. And just to make sure we're right, go to the next one. 27 times negative 3 is negative 81. So what's happening in this one is we're multiplying, to describe the pattern, we multiply the previous term by negative 3. Okay? So what are my next terms going to be? All right? So we're at 81, so I want negative 81 times negative 3. So a negative times a negative is going to be positive. And 3 times 81 is going to be, 3 times 1 is 3. 3 times 8 is 24. So we're going to have 243 as our next term. And then 243 times negative 3 is going to equal, let's take a look at that. 81 times 3 is 243 times 3 is going to be 729. This time I have a positive times a negative, so that'll be negative 729. And that's the next two problems in the term. Problem 3 asks us to tell whether the sequence is arithmetic, and then if it is, to identify the common difference. The reason that is if to be arithmetic, there has to be a common difference, D, some difference between them. So let's find the common difference, and if they're the same each time, then it's arithmetic. So going from negative 6 to minus 13 means we went down minus 7. From minus 13 to minus 7, we also went down minus 7. So notice that it keeps going down by 7. Since it's the same, we would say yes, this is an arithmetic or an arithmetic, whichever way you like to pronounce that, an arithmetic sequence. And the common difference we often call that D, is negative 7. Problem 4 is like 3. First we're describing, is it arithmetic? Does it have a common difference? So as we start here, 12 to 18 goes up plus 6. 18 to 24 is plus 6. And 24 to 30 is plus 6. So once again we can say yes, this is an arithmetic sequence. You may remember problem 2 where it multiplied by a number. When it multiplies, that is not an arithmetic sequence. It has to either go up or down by a pound by the same number. So here our common difference often called D, is plus 6. Problem 5 is a vocabulary question. It says consider the following sequence here, and they want to know, is it the common difference 7 or minus 7? So let me write it out again here. 25, 18, 11, and 4. So I want to know what changes to get here. Well, I can do it this way. I can say, what's 18 minus 25? And to go from 18 to 25, I end up going down end up with minus 7. In other words, 25 subtract 7 is 18. Okay. 18 subtract 7 is 11, and 11 subtract 7 is minus 4. So my common difference D is minus 7. Just think of it as going from one number to the next. From 25, I have to subtract 7 to get to 18. From 18, I subtract 7 to get to there. If it were plus 7, it would be 25 plus 7. It would be up to 32. It would be going up. All right, that was a pretty short homework assignment. See you in class.